If you've ever heard someone say something like, "I knew I should have bought Bitcoin back in 2010," or "I predicted Trump would win the 2016 election," chances are you're witnessing hindsight bias. Hindsight bias is a memory distortion which causes us to believe that we knew then what we know now because we know what happened back then and we can't unknow that information even in memory. For example, you do know that Trump did win the 2016 election. So when you think back to 2016, your knowledge of that year changes your actual memory, giving you the illusion that you knew it all along. So why is this a problem? Hindsight bias can give us a false perception of how good we are at making decisions. Imagine a stockbroker makes a risky investment based on a gut feel. If the investment goes well, she might say, "I knew it all along." But if the investment goes poorly, she might say, "I knew it was a risky investment. Why did I go for it?" In both scenarios, she believes she knew the outcome. So she judges the quality of her decision based on the outcome and never checks whether the decision-making process itself was sound. If you have a good decision-making process, one based on facts and data, you can trust that you made the right choice with the information available to you at the time. Even if there is a bad outcome, you know that you made the best choice in that moment. You simply couldn't account for all the variables at play. In other words, even good decision-making processes sometimes have bad outcomes, but you have to do the best with what you have. The better your decision-making process, the more often you will be correct, as opposed to just letting chance spin the wheel. So, if you feel you made a bad decision recently, evaluate the decision-making process, not the outcome. And if you did use a good process and you just happened to have a bad outcome, don't be so hard on yourself.